Seems fine. Cool. Awesome. Love it. I love things, working like they're supposed to. It's my favorite thing in the world. Hi, little Kirby. Were you here waiting, or did you just show up? At least that confirms that I'm actually alive this time. I am in English. Yeah, you've been following me for a while, haven't you? Do you remember Super Mario 64 DS versus, if you ever watched that Let's Play on my YouTube? Do you remember that? Game's loud. Do you remember the time when the Chuckya threw me off the edge and then I vanished from the rest of the video because my computer exploded due to my Wi-Fi? And then a few episodes later, I was like, I fixed it. I figured out what went wrong. Well, guess what? It's happening again, basically. And that's what happened the moment I went live. I went live, and then suddenly my internet exploded, and I just had to turn off my computer because otherwise it was going to blue screen on me. So it was very pleasant. And it was also the second time I've done that today. So if the stream might just randomly explode later. Who the hell fucking knows? I wasn't even really thinking of having to need to worry about that because I've also been having Elgato problems lately. Recording and stuff, so that's very awkward. I'm gonna go with this dawn. This dawn looks cool. So, any number of things could really go wrong this stream right now. More than usual when it comes to me in a Pokemon game. That's for sure. But I will still try my best. And this boy is my friend. I'll name him Crab, because Crab's not here yet, and I'm waiting for Crab to get here, so this will be a fun surprise for him. The time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you'll do things. I'll discover what it means to be chibi. So I'm very, very curious about how this game's going to turn out for me. I really did enjoy playing Platinum last year. It was last year, huh? Wasn't it? Year and a half ago. That concludes our special report search for the Red Gyarados. Yeah, we got Chuki Bucks like, what, a month ago? They're gone from the entire rest of everything. Okay, Text speed. Immediately please be fast. Let's see what windows we got. Oop. I can make the Pokemon be silent! Nobody will speak ever again! Alternatively, I can make them the loudest thing. Show nicknames. Autosave off. Do not want to use a gyroscope. Okay. Let's see what windows we got. I'll go pink. I'll go this pink. Alright. We got settings. That's important. I always want things to be set. Yay. It's a Pokemon game opening, so I'm just kind of gonna gloss through it as much as I can. I think the problem with the chibi art style doesn't necessarily come in terms of, like, the actual, like, overworld moving around like this, necessarily. They come from the fact that there are still these cutscenes that play that are just really awkward looking. Because those worked when everything was sprited, but when it's all 3D models like this, it just looks wrong. There's something off about it. Like that doesn't feel right. That doesn't seem reasonable. There's something off about that. And from the glimpses I've seen online of this game, it just seems even worse. And in certain other cutscenes, so it's like, oof. I don't immediately want to start harping on this game because plenty of other people have been doing that, and I don't even necessarily mind the art style in this regard. Like, out here, the game looks fine. This feels good to me, I would say, except maybe the walking speed. But I know you get running shoes after like the opening of the game anyway. But, like, how do you save in this game? Oh, the R button, right there. Okay. What was I just saying? Like, I think the game looks fine from this perspective. Although, whoosh, she gets warped around. That's kind of silly looking. But it's the mini cutscenes that just make it feel wrong. There feels like there is something wrong. It reminds me back in like Sun and Moon, how like all the cutscenes had the player model with the default expression on their face, so they just like blankly smiled at everything going on around them. It's kind of like that. There's like an uncanny valley because it's just one little bit of things going on that doesn't quite work. So, that's a bit disappointing. What's going on? The water looks good. We've seen the lake, we're leaving. Many kinds of Pokemon. It'll be study good. Let us pass. Sorry, folks. Barry's hair is really weird. It's a briefcase. And now Starly's. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna be trying to go for a Chimchar. Now here's one thing I'm going to be doing for this game. Let's see if it works. When I say works, let's see if I'm lucky, basically. I am lucky. Okay, cool. So here's the thing I wanted to do. I recently looked at my Pokemon teams that I've had, all the history of my Pokemon teams, and I have always had like 7 million male Pokemon and very, very little female Pokemon. So this time around, I was going to actually be trying to see if I could go for a team of Pokemon that were all girls, just for the hell of it. And the only one I was really worried about was the starter, because there's like a 75% chance for the starter to be male. But here we go, first try Chimchar, so I mean, I am content with that. It means I don't need to reset, but that's why I saved immediately. Alright. Also, I'm using Chimchar because I don't really care for Turtwig, and I used Piplup in Platinum. So, here we go, Chimchar. Also, hello, Ethan. Good morning. Although it's technically afternoon now, for me at least, because it is 12:19. And we killed a bird. Fwah! Other people won't mind that I stole their Chimchar. Found the briefcase. Hello. How am I gonna explain this to Professor? With words, presumably. Crab has no idea what's going on. The truest thing to ever be stated, especially in the context of Pokemon. You go ahead. He wants to spend a little more time with this little guy. He has Piplup, right? If you're very rarely awake at this time, why are you awake now? Hi, Rowan. You're a lot taller than me. Chimchar and Piplup. Yeah, he's got a bird. Crab has a bird. We'll be seeing you. Man, you guys are up early for this. Then again, I usually wake up at like 1 p.m. So, I'm up early for me. Is that a bowl of mushrooms? I can't believe that happened to you. There's the running shoes. You're awake because of me. I'm very sorry. What is this? I don't know how to use the Switch zoom in feature. My Switch might not even have it unlocked. I wanna... There's a method to doing that, I think. Hold on. System settings. Zoom. You can zoom by pressing home twice quickly. These look like mushrooms to me. I don't know. Maybe they're supposed to be cookies, but like... all I can think of are mushrooms. I don't know why. Okay. Anyways. Apparently I taught both of you two about the fact that the Switch can zoom in and has a zoom in feature. So, congratulations. That's your reward for waking up early. There was an awkward pause there. You encountered a wild Bidoof. When do I get my hat? I'm supposed to have a hat. Oh, I want my hat. I'm sure I'll get it eventually. You want to remove hat? There is no hat. You've already got your wish. You can't remove a hat that doesn't exist. Chimchar's neck is very slim for how big Chimchar's head is. I feel like if Chimchar wiggles her head enough, her neck's just gonna snap. Hi, it's me. God, the fact that the NPCs still go on the rigid grid. It doesn't... why? It looks so weird. Hello. Oh my god. That looks way worse on a TV than it does in videos. I've seen a video of this cutscene, and someone's pointed out how, like, when you look at Rowan's face here, the eye on the left looks fine, but the eye on the right is horrifically pixelated. And in the video I was watching, I was like, that doesn't seem that noticeable and awful. It's really noticeable on my TV. I don't know about you guys. Hold on, actually, I can probably zoom in on it. I don't know if this actually helps or not, but... no, it's more visible now, yeah. It's more visible on the stream. You can see how, like, the quality of the right eye is just shot. It is, like, what the hell is going on with the camera and texture? Like, I imagine it's the same texture, so I don't think it's a texture thing. But, like, what the hell is going on with the camera to make it look that awful? We got Chimchar as a gift. And I will name her Mona. What? Why? Mona's a fucking name! Have you never heard of the Mona Lisa? What the hell is wrong with this? This is an actual legitimate name! There's no bad words in this, there's no slang, there's no cussing. What the fuck? Excuse me? What is wrong with the name Mona? There's a Nintendo character named Mona! From WarioWare! Excuse me? Pokémon? This is an actual name you're not letting me enter! Why? Excuse me? This is a real name! This is not something that I've made up! What if it's not capitalized? Okay. What if I use this O? Okay. I'm not happy with this nickname, for the record. You forced this to happen. For no reason. I have to know now what the hell it was being triggered on from the O there. Like, what was actually wrong with that? It had to think that that there was something, but like, I don't understand. I'm so confused. Okay. Moving on. Sure. God, the eye is so distracting. It's zooming in on it, even. It just keeps zooming. Okay, it eventually stops. Now both eyes look pixelated. Well, okay. This is a Pokemon Center. Yay. This is a Pokemon Mart. It's so weird that they do this, honestly. Faithful to a fault is what I would consider this game. Emphasis on fault. Because, like, the fact that they bring back features that were improved in later games, but now they revert them back to how they were before. So it's like, it's very weird. Because, like, before, they streamlined things by merging the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart. And now they have them separate again, and that's just annoying. It's mildly inconvenient for no sake of anything but keeping things faithful, and that's just, like, awkward as heck. Mona is a word in Italian. Okay. Is it a bad word in Italian? I wasn't reading. What was going on? Why won't he let me through? Tell your family. Okay, fine. I've exchanged 3 dialogue boxes with my parent in this game. I don't care about them. But if you insist, then I will do as you ask. Because I am a slave to the video game. So, because Mona is a bad word in Italian, me, an English speaker, can't use an actual real name. That seems overcorrection. Immense overcorrection. I don't care about you. I don't care about you either. I'm forgetting something important. Now I have a hat. Little Kirby is screaming right now at the screen. Alright, here it goes. You got her wild Bidoof. Go, Ona! It looks so stupid. There's just an X through the O. This... Thanks, Pokemon. This is what you've done. Do 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 do. I don't feel like I'm a very good physical attacker. If I'm struggling to kill these Bidoof. Well, I can't tell. My attack seems about expected. Let's see if I got like a bad nature or something, I don't know. I don't really know the natures, but I think in these games it's easier to tell what's good and what isn't. Yep, my attack's down. Awesome! Haha! Cool. Defense is up at least. That doesn't seem terrible. I'll keep that in mind. Special attack is where I should be focusing Infernape around. Luckily, I'm pretty certain there are some good fire-type moves that are special and not physical. Such as Ember. Doesn't even do half damage. Awesome. Oh, now it did. Cool. Okay, now I can progress forward and get the Pokemon catching tutorial. I like tutorials. I've been live for 30 minutes. You think most Fire-type moves are special? Fire-type, yes. Fighting-type, on the other hand, that's gonna be a little trickier. I'll have to find, like, what? Focus Blast? Drain Punch, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna stop mashing buttons because Turtwig is slow and steady and wins the race. Alright, its HP is down. Time to throw a Pokeball. Can I just say one thing I don't really like about the Switch Pokemon games? My TV has a little bit of... What do you call it? When, like, the TV's screen itself doesn't stretch all the way. Like, the game's, like, a little bit cropped on my TV. Basically, to put it in perspective while this text box is up, the very bottom of this text box that says you obtain Pokeballs, like, the very bottom of it, on what the actual game is, there's a little bit of green underneath that. There's the empty space where, like, you can see, like, tree line. On my TV, the very bottom of this text box hits the bottom of my TV. So I don't see that lower green element. I don't see that lower green. And it's kind of like that for my entire screen, so it's about that same distance on the left, right, and top. Aspect ratio might be a way to put it, I don't really know. Point is, I don't see the full screen on my TV. And it's never affected anything else except the Switch Pokemon games, because everything else understands that there might be some screen size differences between things. But Pokemon puts menus there. It puts menu options. So, like, I can't read, confirm, and save and close here. I have to look at my computer screen to read that. Otherwise, all I can see is the very, very top, and I don't see what buttons those are. Looks like there's no difference between save and close there. Because it looks exactly the same. It's the same top of the letter. And it's the same way for that in Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's the same way in Pokemon Home. It's only a problem with these Pokemon games. Just these Pokemon games. Also, hello, Blissman. And it's really annoying. I remember in Sword and Shield, I didn't realize until the very end of the game that there were even labels for how many Pokemon you have. I thought they got rid of that for the longest time because it's completely invisible. It's barely visible here. Okay, actually, no, it's not that. It's not that invisible. It's fairly visible on my screen here. But in Sword and Shield, it's like perfectly aligned to not be visible on my screen. So for the longest time, I just thought that you couldn't see how much, like, the 6 Pokeball icon thing, and like how much Pokemon you have or your opponent has. I thought that was just not in Sword and Shield because it was just not visible to me. And so that's really annoying that it's only Pokemon that seems to have this problem. No other game I've played on the Switch, or any other console really, has had this problem for me. Okay, I killed the Starly. Level up. Oh god. Oh no. The music just made me have flashbacks to Pikachu. God. My Platinum Let's Play was very silly. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. I might die now. Natalie has a Bidoof. Please growl me. I would appreciate that. I want that. Growl me to death. Do nothing but growl me, please. All I want is your growls. Growl me, growl me, growl me, growl me. Yes! Yes! Thank you! Excellent. And now you're dead. Perfection. I think the Switch might actually have a method for increasing or decreasing the screen size. My problem is I just don't want that because I also record things, so that would make it smaller for you guys. It would make it smaller in what I'm capturing. So, I just kind of have to suffer for it, really. I suffer for my craft. Yes! Thank you for growling. Have a nice day. Okay. You know what would have been really, really, really funny? They wouldn't have done it, and they didn't do it, but it would have been really funny. Considering how faithful they wanted to be with these remakes, it would have been hilarious if they intentionally made all of the health drain really, really slowly. I don't know, I think it would have been funny. Now, how long does it take to get Mystery Gift? Save my progress. Do I need to... I'm gonna test it out. I'm going to save again because that's just what I do. Save my progress. Alright. Close the software. Let's see if I have Mystery Gift now, since I have Pokemon. You prefer to play undocked, partially because it's easier on your hands, but you can use your headphones. Holding the Switch itself is easier on your hands? That's a complete opposite for me. I also just realized I didn't get a title screen until right now. Oh. It just brings me here. Alright. It's very weird that they're so faithful to the original games, but they don't keep the way the menu works the same. Oh well. You heard it can be done when you get to Jubilife. I think that's like, what, the next immediate town? You know, I probably need the watch. Or something like that. Didn't even include the EVO light. Was that not a thing in Gen 4? I don't really know too much about the particulars about these things. The only thing that... hi, Crab! Been waiting for you. Oh yay, my already bad attack got lowered. Wonderful. Doesn't matter. Ember. It was introduced in Gen 5. Alright, fair enough. Makes sense, I suppose. I don't know why. I know it's not. It completely isn't. But for some reason, it looks like the Shinx is floating. Don't know why. Sylveon being absent, it makes sense, I think. Because, like, they did want to keep the Pokemon available to be just 1 through 4, which I think makes enough sense. I mean, that's what they did with Rescue Team DX, and they're doing the whole not every Pokemon's going to be in every game thing anymore. So, like, I think it makes sense to just keep it to the Gen 1 through 4. I think it would have been nice to have more Pokemon, but it's whatever, and it's not like Sylveon's the only thing unavailable now. What more makes me annoyed, I think? Hey, Crab, you went to the trainer school. Look, it's you. You memorized everything that was on the blackboard. Here, have a parcel. I gave you a map. Because you're gonna need it, because you don't know where you're going. Oreburgh City is where we're going next. You're gonna be the greatest Pokemon trainer of all time, Crab. That's why you walk in very rigid dimensions. Look at this. If I use the D-pad, I know this is how it worked in, like, the old games. but this also looks incredibly silly in 3D, that it just juts you. There's no animation when you use the D-pad. This is like, what? This is the kind of thing that works in a sprited game, but not something 3D. This doesn't work in 3D. Okay, clowns. Yep, Pokemon watches. Did you know modern Pokemon has watches as the new high-tech technology, whereas in the medieval times, smartphones are now outdated. God, I fucking hate Pokemon Legends thing about that. Crap. I think that got patched out in the version I'm playing anyway. That would be my guess. I don't know. I didn't watch Small Hand's video. In terms of, like, at the very least, how to do it. I don't remember how that makes sense. I also don't like ham. So I'd only have bread. Why do people have trouble finding the clowns? I just kind of automatically did that. Press the R button to open your Pokémon control using the touch screen. I hate to break it to you, Nintendo Switch, but you don't have a touch screen. I mean, yes, you have a screen you can touch when you're undocked. But that's different from the Nintendo DS having a touchscreen. That's very, very different. I know it's not required. So it's just there now. So, like... So you hold the R button down to get rid of it. And you tap it to enlarge it. That does not function. that just does not function. Hi. Well. Time to fight Crab. Hi. I might have a problem for this, but Mona is very excited. I don't like being growled. There, I don't like that. Don't get cocky, kid! It is true, Crab. Well, we killed the Starly at least, but I don't think we're gonna kill the Piplup. Crab, I'm gonna kill your bird. I'm gonna try to, at least. It's not gonna do that much. Yeah, that did nothing. How much does Ember do? Just about as much nothing. Crab, I'm going to bake your bird! If I live long enough. I'm not gonna live long enough. I don't think I have any items. I have a potion. Okay, hold on. Perfect. So does the Piplup not have any water moves? That was a crit, wow. It doesn't look like it doesn't have any water moves. It is yelling at me. Mona's attack fell. God, every single time I see that O, it pisses me off. I hate it so much. This is Italian's fault. Apparently. No, it's just Pokemon's fault. So... I tried to put the name Mona in for my monkey. And it didn't let me. And it still doesn't really make sense to me why. Apparently, the word Mona is supposedly a bad word in Italian. But it's also actually a name. So I don't know why they don't let you use it. But it literally was like, I put it in, and it's just like, you can't use that word. And it's like, what? Why? There is literally a Nintendo character named Mona. Do they need to censor WarioWare in Italy? Apparently. Wow. This is the last time you'll ever lose, Crab. They probably... Well, someone go to the Mario Wiki. Look up Mona. See what her name is in Italian. A name... heavily associated with ports? I don't even want to know what name that is. A weak living trainer. Moana's movie name is called Oceania. Also, by the way, if in case anything starts looking weird in the game, please immediately start, like, saying anything in chat. Please, if I don't notice something, start talking in chat about how the game looks messed up, because it was probably going to be my capture card. Right now, I'm just being very hopeful that it doesn't explode on me. I live in multiple things of fear, Crab. Do you remember Mario 64 DS versus... Do you remember the Chuckya throwing me off the cliff and then my computer exploded? Do you remember all those internet blue screen problems I've been having? Guess what happened this morning? And then immediately when I started to stream, guess what happened again? There's a reason why people got 2 notifications. Boing, boing, boing. Nothing happened. It's a Starly. God damn it! Every time it gets to this point of the song, all I think of is Pikachu! I've completely ruined myself. Ugh. Get in the thing. Wait, I have 20 Pokeballs? When did I get 20 Pokeballs? Apparently I got them. I gather Lucas gave them to me. But I wasn't paying attention. I don't care about Lucas that much. Yeah, okay. Can they grow like mushrooms, like the ones in my mom's cooking pot? Also, it's weird because, like, I feel like the original default is like 5 Pokeballs, or like maybe 10. 20 just seems like a lot. Now, don't worry about it, Crab. May I please trouble me for a battle? So basically, there was a bowl in my mom's house on the counter, and it looked like there were mushrooms in it. That's about it. Kill the Badoo. It's really weird to me that in the beginning of this game, they have 2 Pokemon, and one of them's Badoo, and one of them's Bidoof. I say 2 Pokemon, like, it's not like the only 2 Pokemon that exist in the beginning of the game, but, like, they're 2 common Pokemon in the beginning of the game, at the least. Okay, so we can't go this way yet. Antidote. Is there anything in here that's interesting? Apparently Pokemon don't exist here at all. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's an awkward transition. It just makes me stop moving entirely. Alright, so all we have here is a Geodude. Alright, well. I do have one problem, actually. You know, I don't really want to fight this. I'm just going to try and throw a Pokeball. Cool. Alright, guys, give me a name for this Geodude that I'm not going to use. Because I only caught it to just get the experience points, which is something that happens in Pokemon games now, is you get experience points when you catch Pokemon. Which is honestly a really nice change, and I definitely enjoy that. What is Geodude's nickname? What is her name? Give me a name for her. Nobody's giving me names. What's the point of all of you? Gem. Cool. Thank you. Anyways, what I was going to say was, I have a problem, and that's that I don't have anything good on the upcoming gym. With the thought of a Pokefusion's name, what, Bidoof and Bidoo? That would be my guess, considering it's what I was talking about. Man, dude. B? Crab, that's not a B. There's no B here. Alright. I hope that Mona will learn a fighting type move fairly shortly. B Doom? I guess that's one way of looking at it. Youngster Michael has a Badoo. You clocked me in the face. Gem grew to level 6. Rock Polish. I don't have Zoobooks anymore. You mean nothing to me, Bat. The era of the tiger poster is no more. That's old hat. It is time for Monkey. You got a Pokeball. Let's go use it on something in the grass here. Let's see what we get. It's a Shinx. I've used a Shinx before. I will not use a Shinx again. But I might catch him anyway. It depends on 5 seconds from now. Okay, we're not catching them. They are uncatchable. Maybe the next one will be. I like how the Shinx just shrinks and then vanishes, because like usually in Pokemon Die, it's like they're getting sent back to the Pokeball. So they shrink, but then they just kind of poof out because they're being dragged back to the Pokeball. But wild Pokemon just shrink and then vanish. Very silly. Alright, this Bidoof is also uncatchable. They deflate. Yeah, see, look at it. It's just poof. It's gone. Anyways, one of the nice things is that, like, One of the things I really like about modern Pokemon is honestly like the fact that your team just grows in level. Give me a Bidoof I can catch! Or something. A lot of people really hate it how in modern Pokemon games, like, all your Pokemon get the same experience from stuff. But damn, is it so much more convenient and useful and just feels much better. I like it so much more now that they do that. Give me things I can catch, game! I have a theme and I'm sticking to it. Yes, thank you. Finally. And before I kill it. Oh, no, okay, cool. I do agree with. I do agree that there should be an option to turn it off for the people who don't want it on. But I do really appreciate that it exists here. I will agree that it would be nice if you could turn it off. Or have options for, like, the way that it used to work. Versus not having it, stuff like that. But I will say that I prefer having it to not having it. That's my stance. Alright, give this Shinx a nickname. And also, yes, Crab, but I've apparently decided that it's going to not just be the Pokemon on the team, but all the Pokemon I capture, period. I like the name Little Kirby, but I will not be going with that because I've already had a Phosphora before. In my personal playthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver, I named my Flaffy Phosphora. And she was an amazing Ampharos, and she's an actual main team member, so yeah, that's not gonna happen. I apologize. Anka, sure. She's a cat. And she's kind of a... You know what, Kreb? Fair play to you. That actually works fantastically. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you gave me a name that's good. First time for everything, I suppose. I mean, considering you gave me Great Ball and Babies and Zoo Books, I don't think it's that surprising that you actually... I don't think it's that surprising that I'm surprised you gave me a name that is legitimately, genuinely good, objectively, and not just for our own silly memes. Anyways, my team still sucks for Rourke, so I hope I get a fighting-type move soon. It's a good name for a meme. My point is that you don't give me good names as far as, like, actual names are concerned. You chose to do battles on set instead of shift. I have never done that before, actually. I've always been curious what it would be like, but I worry that, like, I would not be able to do it because, like, my mind would just not... What was with that camera transition? I'm sorry, I just got completely derailed by how awkward that looked. Isn't Anka just a meme at this point? I mean, if you want to go that direction, you can. I wouldn't expect you to, though. See, this is the thing that I like, though. Because in these previous games, I would be able to just, like, I would, like, get Pokemon on my team, but then I wouldn't really do much with them. Hello, Obscure. I wouldn't really do much with them. Pokemon like, quote-unquote, Bug. And, like, Tatara the rat and stuff like that. Or hell, even Bach! Like, I would be able to, like, I would have them in my party, but I wouldn't really be able to always use them the most. And so, like, they wouldn't gain any levels, and they would just kind of fill up a slot in the party. Here, Gem and Anka, they're gonna get some levels just from me existing with Mona. And that is awesome. Yeah, fighting, that's perfect. Striking opponents over and over makes the user's fists harder. Hitting a target raises the attack stat. Awesome. It's as good as Scratch, but with stab, so goodbye, Scratch. Mona can't scratch herself. Yeah, I mean, that's all they're doing. They're just existing, and they're gaining experience from that. And, like, that is just, it's so nice. It's so nice. I understand why people want challenge, want things to be the same, but dear God, this is one quality of life change that I'm really happy exists in Pokemon. And I'm really happy it exists in this game, considering all the quality of life changes they removed for the sake of it being like it was in the original games. Which kind of funnily enough is why I feel totally fine doing this game, streaming it completely out of order, considering I've been playing all the other Pokemon games in a relatively chronological order for my YouTube and Twitch. Because I did Blue, and then Crystal, and then Emerald and Fire Red, and then Platinum, and then Black and Heart Gold. And there's been a little bit of, like, out of orderness with some of the remakes, but, like, for the most part, I've been doing things in order. I also didn't do Coliseum and XD yet, but I'll probably stream those eventually. But, like, this game is a big jump in that regard. Technically, it's a Gen 8 game, while I'm only in the middle of Gen 5. But because it feels so like the original Gen 4 games, it's like, it doesn't feel like it makes any difference whatsoever to do this now. Plus, it also just came out. And it's the big thing. Wait! No, that was a wild Pokemon, never mind. What was I just saying? God, my brain doesn't work sometimes. I'm talking about something, it's on my mind, and then something distracts me, and now I don't even remember what the hell I was just talking about. Something to do with my Pokemon moves? I got the fighting type? No, that wasn't it. Playing games out of order, that's what it was. Yes, okay. I finished that conversation, actually. I don't think I had anything else to say. I'm doing it out of order, but because it's so like Gen 4, then it's like it doesn't feel incorrect to do now. Okay. Alright, well. Cool. Glad we settled that. No, here it is again! The goddamn Pikachu! What even led to that? I don't even remember. I think I was fighting a Pikachu. And, like, it just became my commentary as I sung along to the song. Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. Or maybe I wasn't and I was just thinking about Pikachu? I don't know. It's Pikachu. Hey, a Starly we can catch. Might as well. I haven't missed yet. You haven't had a chance to see a playthrough of this yet? Wow. You must not follow a whole ton of content creators, because I've been seeing this game left and right. Give me a name for the bird! Bird name! I approve of Dapper more than I do a Family Guy reference. Crab, you're vetoed. Whoa! What, hold on. Hold on. Did anyone see what just happened with the lighting on those trees? Was that because I left a battle or something? It didn't do it again. I don't know what just happened there. Maybe it was like a cloud or something and then the cloud just vanished? There was some sort of weird flash. I don't know. It was because a shift with time? What the hell does that mean, shift with time? It's 1:20 p.m. Time doesn't shift at that moment. TMs. At the very least, they made HMs convenient, but damn, I friggin' hate. I just freaking hate. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The lighting changes and it's often janky. That seems like a very big problem. Considering that they could easily have just crossfaded something. Colored charge. From the glitches you've seen, the whole game is one big game. I mean, you could argue that about a lot of games. I think what matters more is less how glitchy it is and more how casually glitchy it is. Because there are a lot of games that are really good and really fun, but they can get broken to hell and back. Like, two really good examples, I think, are Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past and Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. Both of those games can be broken to hell and back. But casually, they are totally fine. There's no real problem whatsoever. What matters way more is how a game feels to play just from a casual perspective, like this. And so something like the lighting obviously changing and it's just like, what the hell is that? That doesn't look right. That's when it's an actual problem. Sonic 06 is great, bite your tongue. Paper Jam laughs at Superstar Saga. I've heard Paper Jam is completely destroyable, but I don't really know anything about it because Paper Jam completely doesn't interest me in whatsoever. Nothing about Paper Jam is interesting. So I don't care about it. I've never watched anything about it. It's the only Mario & Luigi game I never even bothered to get. It's funny, actually. I was watching a Superstar Saga Uh, I was bored last night, so I decided to watch a Superstar Saga TAS that came out recently. It was an all bosses TAS, and it was very jank. But it was fun. But in retrospect, I kind of felt, at the end of it, I felt something surprising. I felt a really huge wave of nostalgia that I was not expecting. And it's not that I'm not nostalgic for Superstar Saga. I really like Superstar Saga. It's a great game. It's one of my favorites. I really like it a lot. I was just really surprised that I was as nostalgic as I was, considering it was just a random task. But then the credits started playing, and I was just like, wow, I really miss Superstar Saga. And it was really interesting to me, because it was like, I've thought about it, and I've watched a lot of things from certain other Mario RPGs. I think Superstar Saga might be I was going to say the Pokemon game. It might be the Mario RPG I am the most nostalgic for, even more than Thousand Year Door, which I think is very interesting to me, but not unwarranted, because Superstar Saga is a fantastic game. And I also thought about it, I've played Superstar Saga more than Thousand Year Door. I played it one more time. Because both Thousand Year Door and Superstar Saga took me a bajillion attempts to actually beat. For Superstar Saga, my first playthrough, I got stuck at Cackletta. Then I got stuck at Jojora and her friend. And then I got stuck at Fawful. And then finally, my fourth time, I finally beat the game. And then, my fifth time was my Let's Play. And then, for Thousand Year Door, the first time I played that game, I got stuck at Magnus 2.0. And then the second time I played that game, I got stuck at Grodus and Bowser. And then the third time I played that game, I beat it. And then the fourth time was my Let's Play. So, I played Superstar Saga one more time than Thousand Year Door. So, I don't know. Oh, hey! Drugs I can give my fish, if I still had a fish. It's a wild Zubat. I don't care. Twizzle flashbacks. We'll see what happens. Who knows? I don't know what's gonna happen in this game. We'll just have to see. But we all know the power of drugs. No, they're very safe. They're defensive, even. Gem wants to learn rollout? Sure, I guess. I don't know. I don't need rock polish. I don't know. Sure, why not? Not like I'm gonna use you, but... why not? Okay, there's lots of Pokemon here. And they're all Geodude. I say that, but the last one I fought was a Zubat, not a Geodude. So I don't know why I said that. Repel time? I don't have a Repel, and I also don't care that much. It gets me experience. I'm not doing a Let's Play, so I'm not, like, cutting my commentary out every single time a wild encounter happens. It's just chill and quick enough, and it's whatever. Besides, it's not Gen 5. It's not going to be a million Pokemon every single time anyway. If I encounter 2 wild Pokemon in a room, that's totally fine. I am having problems getting around some of these corners for some reason. Alright. Yeah, see, I made it through that entire room without a problem. So, I'm not worried about wild encounters. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, doo, doop-a-doo, 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 doo-doo. So far, I've only had a monkey out. Okay, no, I had... For the one Psyduck, I took out Anka, but every other time I've only had Mona. I don't need anybody else, apparently. Onyx. 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 Hi, Crab. Onyx. Onyx. Crab got tired of waiting for me to get Rourke back to the gym, so he decided to play Animal Crossing. Crab, you spooked? You spooked yourself! You're the one who's playing Animal Crossing. Oh, hey, another Geodude to punch. Mary. It's super effective. Yay. Animations take a while. Dapper learned Wing Attack. This is a very weird camera. Okay, and then he just leaves. That's a very silly conversation in this game. He snuck his Pokémon to work. In his pocket. Almost as if it's a pocket monster. Or something like that. This is not a secret. There are Machops everywhere in this cave. Is the stream looking good for you guys? I keep seeing a brief encoding overload message pop up on OBS, and I don't really know, because it looks fine on my end. It doesn't seem like the stream's stuttering or anything. It's just kind of a message I keep noticing every so often. I don't know. But, like, nothing seemed bad or anything. Okay. Just checking. Alright, that was not much of a dungeon. I remember feeling Oreburgh Mine was very weird. In the past, anyway. Get off the sign. Because, like, it's just, you don't do anything. You just go there. It's like, yep. Alright. Well, I guess it's first gym time. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. Might as well. That's not where I wanted to go. There's the gym. It's so shiny. Look at it. You avoid the long way around? Let's see why I do that. It's because I want to beat up your rocks. Jonathan! Is that a correct way of spelling Jonathan? I've never seen it with two O's. I've seen it with two A's. I don't know. Crab, you're the John expert. You use rollout. Ow. Oh, hello, Thomas. I saw you watching YouTube. What? Mona's evolving! Now I have a Monaferno! To intimidate attackers, expands the fire on its tail to make it itself appear bigger. Wants to learn Mach Punch. Always goes first. It's about as strong as Power Up Punch. Okay, I can see that being useful if I'm slower. I'm not a Game Grump. I'm just a grump. Youngster Darius. Alright, I got a bigger monkey now. Ethan Baked Potato. You figured him out. You know their secrets now. But what if, and hear me out, what if they were mashed? Okay. Hello. You're Rourke, the gym leader. Challenged by gym leader Rourke. He's got a Geodude. And I've got a monkey. I have a strategy, and it's just going to be spam this one move. This should kill the Geodude, thanks to the upped attack. Excellent, excellent. And now an Onix, which I don't think I'm going to be able to one-shot, but I should be able to two-shot. And that raises my attack even more. Okay, perfect. So now I've got 4 upped attack for Cranidos. I think it's Cranidos next. And I got a level up too. Excellent. Everybody's leveling up. Alright. Now you can take down the next Pokemon like you did the other ones, says Rourke. I'll give it a shot. Cranidos breaks the mold. I still don't really know what that means. And you're dead. Victory! I punched everything to death! His buffed up... No, my buffed up Pokemon. Did you not see me raise my attack stat? Alright. I got the coal badge. It's pretty cool. Its attacks ignore abilities. I'll take your word for it. You attained the stickers that Rourke uses. Yay. I think this is a dead end. Well, there's a route up here. You found a Pokeball. Oh, that makes sense. It's a Machope. I can't catch this Machope. Alright, well, moving on. Hi. Crab does not have time to count. So how does this work now? So yeah, just wild random Pokemon will do things for you. I definitely appreciate that change. When I first saw the rock climb walls that this game had to offer, I was incredibly, immediately worried that they were going to bring back how dreadful the HMs were, but no. This is definitely way bearable. Heck, a Stardust. I can't go all the directions in this place yet. It's a bat. No. We already had a bat. I do not need another. Goodbye. The era of zoo books is over. Get the memo. Flash. Okay. Whatever. I mean, we can have multiple bats. It's too soon. Okay. I've yet to encounter anything that I actually want to be a team member, which is why I've only been using Mona. I have nothing else right now that's like even remotely interesting. I would be interested in the Shinx, but I already had Weave the Luxray in my original Pearl playthrough. So it's like, I mean, I guess to that extent I also had Tony the Infernape in my original Pearl playthrough, but like it's a starter. Starters kind of get special existence. There's special rules for starters, I guess, as far as reusing them is concerned. Also, there are other electric types that I would be interested in using in Sinnoh, if I wanted an electric type. There's not really any other fire types that I would want to use. But that's the joke everybody always makes. Hi. It's Fire Emblem people. It's time to defeat Fire Emblem. They have a bat and a worm. Apparently they think this means that they're intimidating. Poor Wurmple. It deserved better. Good, you confused the Turtwig. That's all that matters. Okay, now you confused me, and now you're officially very annoying. But thankfully you're dead. The two of us losing to children as we have a tiny worm. Children can be strong when they have monkeys on their side. Who are you? BB. You can use the capsule decoration feature. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Where are the sound effects? Hold on. Where do the sound effects go? Yeah, there's sound effects in the menu. Where did the sound effects go? What? Well, okay then. I was like, everything's felt so quiet. It was really awkward. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna save. Alright, let's see if I can access Mystery Gift now. Let's see. Okay, so it's not an option there. I don't understand how you get to Mystery Gift then. Because there's no menu option for it. You need to enter the Jubilife building and talk to a certain NPC, which I believe is on one of the upper floors. Is that this one? Jubilife TV? Or is it this one? Poketch Company. I think this one's the one the clown was standing in front of, so might as well try it. I think you were talking about this. Okay, I got stickers. Neat. What kind of TV programs? Everyone, happy Wi-Fi connection! Oh, there it is now. Okay. That's very awkward. No Pokemon Ranger for me, thank you very much. there's nothing. It is a thing. Okay. It just sits there, existing. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't normally do this. I always have a viewer list visible to me, but I don't really like to call out lurkers or anything, or comment on it whatsoever. Because I know that that's kind of a weird thing to do. But I just need to point out the fact that right now, according to Chatty, there's a user in my channel watching whose username is just feet. And I need to point that out. I apologize, but it's there. It's just the name feet. Why? I have to know. Honestly, it's impressive that that's even an available name, all things considered. You missed feet, Crab. I don't know, I think bots normally have numbers in their names. Meow meow. Yeah, it's there. Rock Tomb. Neat. Alright. Sometimes when the wild encounter happens, I can't tell if the game just crashed or if I'm stuck on something. It's very awkward that you just stop moving, all things considered. Wild Pokemon that are very low level that have sturdy are the worst thing. Fury Swipes. Probably don't want that, all things considered. Yeah, I don't think I want that. Yeah, it's a bat. You've been a VIP for a while, Thomas. You've been a VIP this entire time. As far as, like, this stream is concerned. Let's smell flowers. You're sparkly. You've got a Badoo. I'm gonna burn it. Very important potato. Just like GLaDOS. I'm gonna eat some roast fruit. Does roast fruit exist? I know roast vegetable does. But I don't know about fruit. Do you cook an apple? Do you cook a cherry? Why does it zoom in and then zoom back out? That bothers me. Oh god, why do you have a cat cat lips? I don't like that. Grill watermelon. Wouldn't that just, like, dry the water part? Hey, a double battle. I love double battles, but I don't have another team member that I actually care about right now, so this doesn't really mean anything to me. Yep. I punched the squirrel in the face. Pikachu, 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 Pikachu. That's all I can think about. That's all I can think about. Okay. Apache Risus are dead. They're surprised. As a sandstorm erodes away their face. I like how Manaphy's already in my Pokedex, but I haven't hatched it yet. That seems like an error. I'm very confused. How did... So it's just, I guess it's the blue parts that tell you where to find a Pokemon? So it's the next area where you find Pachirisu. Alright. Pachirisu is a Pokemon I would at least not mind trying. I don't know if I would use him, but I'd give it a shot. Oh, hey! Hi. Thank you. What will I name my free Jirachi? Well, this is a Jirachi I kind of want to name him. And since I got this for playing Sword and Shield, I'll name her Sonia. And this lady gives you a Mew if you played Let's Go, which I haven't because Let's Go's stupid. So now I have a Jirachi on my team, and that's pretty cool. It's my first ever Jirachi, in fact. No, the crab. If anything, Sonia's Sonic's sister from Sonic Underground, not a female Sonic. But also it's the professor from Sword and Shield. Ooh, this music picks up immediately. You made save data of the game? So you own the game, but you haven't played it? I don't even own the game. That seems weird that you bought the game just to not play it. Alright, time to kill Fire Emblem again. You don't own the game. So, how does that work? You borrow it from a friend? Let's punch the cat! Moving on. Kerchunk. Bidoof. I don't care. Well, yeah, but, like, the assumption was that Little Kirby owned the game, but didn't play it. But it sounds like they borrowed it instead or something. Alright, time to punch more things. Nope, I'm not punching the Wurmple, I'm breathing fire on it. It's very weird that, like, the battles against Team Galactic transport you to this weird space environment, whereas every other battle is, like, actually keeps you around the same general environment. Also, I really gotta say, since this is the first 3D game I'm playing, Suicune and Cascoon got really robbed when X and Y came out, and they just lost all their spikes. They're just weird orbs now, and I don't understand why they did that. Why they made the spikes only be during, like, certain attack animations. And not just the default. They look so stupid now. Also, wow, the harmonies are like really loud compared to the melody in the first part of the song. It sounds very weird. Oh, hey. We've never seen you once! But I guess you're evolving now. Hi. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yep. Give me your honey. This place looks nice. Alright, here's the first potential roadblock. Let's see how this goes. I am fearful. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's going to be the first fight, though. It probably isn't. Yeah, okay, there's at least one fight beforehand. You've got a Cascoon. Look at it. It's an orb. It's so stupid. Where are the spikes? Why? It's supposed to be spiky. Whatever. Oh, that was the entire fight. You would name it? Okay. Collecting electricity from the Valley Windworks. Why do these guys have wormholes? Why don't they have cricketots? I mean, I guess I just answered my own question. They're cricketots. But I mean, like, I just mean that in, like, a Gen 3 versus Gen 4 thing. Or anything else. Hello, Carl. Come to play Brilliant Diamond with me. Laniao. Okay, I took no damage. That's good. Okay. I will save again before this upcoming fight, because it might not go well. You're one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. as the camera slowly zooms in on you. Here, let me help. This is a good camera close-up, right? We've been trying to create a world that's better than this one. People have shown little understanding. You don't understand either. Okay. You didn't really elaborate on anything, but I'll take your word for it. Commander Mars. Starts with a Zubat. I think it's in my best interest to go for power-up punches here. They're not very effective, but I need to set up on something. Oh, so don't you supersonic me. Hey, there's planets in the background now. What do you think you're doing to my Pokemon? She says with a smile on her face. Damn it, Mona. Come on, Mona. Thank you. Okay. Raise my attack a little more. Use Astonish again. Okay, thank you. Now here's something I'm worried about. I'm afraid of... hitting myself in confusion and just dying because I've powered up myself. So I'm just gonna heal real quick. Alright, another power punch. Yep, I wasn't, Yep, okay, exactly what I was afraid of. Confusion should run out now, though. There we go. I wasn't counting the turns, but it felt like that was, like, the right amount of turns. It was just a vibe I got. Really. Alright. It's in my best interest to kill the Zubat before it confuses me again. And with all my attack ups, I should be able to kill the Purugly. With a Mach Punch. It used Fake Out? That's illegal! I used Mach Punch, it's supposed to go first! Bitch! There we go, okay. That worked. Of course, it helps I knew that that was coming. And had a fighting type to deal with it. So... cool. What? Anka's evolving! We haven't seen these Pokemon before! Are we sure they're part of my team? Anka is now grumpier. She is becoming more like her true self. Wait, hold on. That Team Galactic grunt was not there initially. When the thing first loaded. He loaded a second afterwards. Alright, Mars enjoyed the battle. Goodbye. Team Galactic, they were saying they had to gather Pokemon energy to make a new universe. Nothing makes any sense. I can finally see his daughter again. Papa, you're stinky! The balloon Pokemon will come visiting again and murder that child. But only on Fridays. So, we'll have to wait 3 days for that to happen. Ooh! I actually did want one of you. I've never used a Weasel Floatzel before. They're a common Pokemon to use in these games, but I've just never used one, so... I figured now's a good opportunity. Apparently fire kills water types. So let's try that again. How about... Everything's afraid of me. I'm not finding anything. Here's a Pachirisu. The other thing I was looking for. Which we got? Okay, we can't capture this one, so I'll just murder it. How does the... Excuse me, how did I kill the Weasel? With a not very effective move. When I can't kill a Pachirisu when it's neutral damage. Excuse me. Okay, well, moving on, I guess. I guess you guys can start thinking of 2 names for these two when I eventually catch one. I will not be catching a Shellos. I don't particularly care about Shellos. I don't really need to kill these guys, I don't think. It's not really getting them much experience. Alright, here's a Pachirisu. Are you catchable? No, you're not. Moving on. Here's another Pachirisu. Are you catchable? No, you're not. Might take a little bit, but it gives you guys more time to think of names. Man! Sausage party here in these squirrel fields, I don't know. I could catch this Shellos, but I don't want it. I'm a little concerned by the fact that I haven't found another Weasel yet. How rare are they? I hope they're not incredibly rare and I accidentally killed the only one I was going to find. When it was a girl and I could have caught it. Oh, here's another. And here's a girl. Okay. Sonia, you're my lowest level. Alright. Let's just use Swift. Okay, that did a lot of damage. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, go! Pokeball! Alright, Weasel's down. Give me their name. When the air fills the flotation sac on its neck, the sac balloons like an inner tube. This Pokemon floats with its head out of the water. Cascade, that's a nice name. And I will kill Jam. Alright, now to find a Pachirisu. I don't need another Weasel, sorry. Twink? Why Twink? I need to know. Why Twink? When I'm trying to amass a team of all girls, why would you want me to name something Twink? That's not... It's not. Why name it after Cloud? Are you naming after the Paper Mario Twink? Still, there's not really much of a correlation between that and the thing. Where are the Pachirisu? Give me the Pachirisu. I don't even know if I'm gonna really use one, but I mean, I'd rather have one than the Luxio, because I've had a Luxio before. At the very least, using Pachirisu will be more interesting to me. I'm not finding what I want. This is the difficulties of Pokemon. Also, it's a shame that Drifloon is only available on Fridays, because otherwise I would absolutely catch one as well. Because I do like me some ghost types. That's for sure. Alright, a Pachirisu I can attack. I'm afraid to do so with this Pokemon, though, so... Sonia, get back out here. Okay. Good, good. Okay, that should be good enough. Alright, and Heal Ball. Go. Not a single Pokemon has broken out so far. That's good. That's good. That's good. The words. Alright. Pachirisu! What are we naming her? She's the Ella Squirrel Pokemon. Squoo, Peanut, Patricia. And dog emoji. Well, I know what I'm not naming it. And Little Kirby did just name the Weasel, so I won't be... I'll just go Squoo. We haven't had a weird name yet, and I'm allergic to peanuts, and I'm not naming it after my sister. So, yeah. Goodbye, Anka. Alright. Go, Mona, you can do it. You did it. Alright. Now we have actual potential team members. How exciting. I can name the next Pikmin you grow. Luigi. Hello. Oh, the forest is coming up. Right. Camper Jacob. With a Ponyta. Well, normally I might consider using another Pokemon, but I'm just gonna Mach Punch it. You're a horse, Bliss Man. Let's learn Flame Wheel. It's a physical attack. My special attack is stronger, though. So I'll get rid of Leer for now instead. Red Luigi. Luigi is all. Oh, hey, another weasel. I do realize one slightly awkward thing, though, that I now remember about, like, the whole everybody gets experience thing. It does lead to one tiny weirdness, and that's that when the Pokemon that you have for longer will always be higher leveled compared to newer Pokemon you get, because they're always going to be gaining levels unless you just box them. Which I suppose is the solution to that, is just to box them. But it is kind of weird if you like have your team like, I'm gonna have Mona here pretty much the entire game. She's always gonna be my highest level Pokemon as a result. So it's just kind of odd. And there's not really much of a solution there unless I just want to box her for a bit. But then again, I suppose it does mean that you can box Pokemon without really worrying too much about how well they do. Because you know that if you take them back out, you can always easily grind them back up by just continuing through the game with the team that you already have. So overall, it's still a benefit. Screw has a thing. Man, imagine if I was a physical attacker. Then Power Up Punch would be, like, devastating. It's already pretty darn good, but man, just imagine. I really like that they brought back the super effective, not very effective thing. That was missing in Sword and Shield. I don't know why, but it's back now. I received a repel. Neat. Hey, more drugs! Why does it zoom in and then zoom back out? I don't understand it. I don't understand you, game. Whatever, I'll burn your Badoo to a crisp. Crispy cabbage. Oh wow, you actually survived. That's impressive. I'm almost positive it's not in Sword and Shield, because I remember noticing that it wasn't. Unless I'm completely blind, somehow. But I definitely remember thinking that I missed it being there. It's Camper Me with a K. Except it's not, because I'd never use a Geodude. I'm not really a rock-type person. You know, while it's on my mind, thinking of types and Pokemon and whatnot, there's something that I was thinking about recently that I think is absolutely hilarious. So these are remakes of Diamond and Pearl, right? And they don't really include Platinum stuff. One of the big things that everybody talks about Platinum being so much better about is the Pokedex, the Pokemon that are available and shown off in the game. So, like, in addition to just the general sense of, like, Pokemon that you can encounter, so, like, things like Eevee or Rotom are actually existent beforehand, and, like, there's other Pokemon as well, just in general sense, like, there's more Pokemon available, and that has a lot of people complaining, but also a lot of teams were changed around in Platinum, so like the enemy encounters that you fight would be more varied and different and whatnot, things like that, which is good, don't get me wrong. But one of the things that amuses me is people complaining about the gym leaders and the Elite Four members, which we haven't really encountered yet, but there are people who complain about those teams. Specifically, I remember the one definitely people always bring up is Flint, the Elite Four member, who's Fire-type. But there are others as well that I think Volkner, the Electric-type gym leader, like there are other gym leaders, people who are who look at these teams and see what Pokemon are available and are like, wow, these teams suck because they don't have they don't have a whole lot of. They have Pokemon that are just not the right type. They don't have electric types. Why are you an electric type gym leader without electric type Pokemon? Why are you fire type Elite Four without fire type Pokemon? And I look at that, and I find it hilarious that people are complaining that the gyms have variety. Meanwhile, one of the biggest complaints about most gyms in general is that they are monotype and, like, don't really have variety. And now this time, whether it be through accidental happenstance or whatnot, people have complained, even since the original Diamond and Pearl, that these gyms and gym leaders aren't aren't monotype. Yet that's like also typically like the big thing that everybody hopes happens with gyms is that they get more variety. And it's like this game had more variety for them and didn't. And people are complaining that it's not like Platinum, where it's like, oh, the teams are all unified and they use more of the fire types. Like, I get the argument of like, oh, the fire type should probably use a Magmortar, but like, since it's the region that introduced it, I can kind of understand that. But at the same time, it's like complaining that a fire type person doesn't use fire types and instead has other Pokemon that are other types that have fire type moves, and so he'll still be using fire type moves but other Pokemon. Like, that adds more variety, and it's the best thing that could happen to gyms, and yet people complain. It's kind of the point of her gyms, which is really stupid, and why gyms are stupid, because the best teams are the ones that aren't monotype that you can just sweep through. And that will always be the case. We can't go that direction. Alright, I don't need to go back and heal up, because Cheryl's about to be right here. Hello. You want to get through the forest. I'm going with Cheryl. Man, if only I had an Eevee, then I could get a Leafeon. Hey, little Kirby, you said you have this game right. Did you beat it? Have you beaten this game? Do you have the National Dex? Do you want to breed me... Do you want to breed me an Eevee egg? And then trade it to me on screen. On stream. You can send me an Eevee. Well, if that's the case, make sure they're a girl and you can name her anything you want. And that would be immensely appreciated because it would be awesome to have an Eevee. Because you can't get them until the end of the game, and it's really stupid in this. What am I doing? I'm gonna burn the worm. Wow, the people just vanished for a second. That was weird. I'm keeping an eye on them, because why did they leave for a minute? What made them leave? Doesn't seem to be attacking. This dumb Pachirisu is dumb. But at least all the bugs are dead. Chances. Oh, it's Sweet Kiss. The humans just vanish. If you pay attention to them. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you, Chansey. I appreciate that. Why are you confused? Oh, I guess, like, yeah, Sweet Kiss. Chansey has a tail? I guess it does. Right, yeah. It never really occurred to me to think about that until right now. That Chansey has a tail. Huh. I mean, I guess I just don't think of Chansey butts. The Eevee is male. Well, that's a shame. And how come you can't get an egg? Do you not have the daycare unlocked? Trying to get a shiny Shaman. Shaman? Isn't Shaman an event thing? How the hell are you trying to get a Shaman, period? Also, aren't most event things shiny locked? Shaman is not one of them. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it on that. But how the hell are you getting Shaman anyway? Oh. That makes sense. You can't leave to get to the daycare because you can't pass up the opportunity. Do you have a Ditto, little Kirby? Do you own one? What if you trade me both of the Ditto and the Eevee once I reach the... And then once I reach the daycare, wherever that is, I can try and breed my own egg, and then give you the Eevee and Ditto back. Because I'm committed to this bit. Cool. Well, I don't know where the daycare is, but I can catch 2 random Pokemon in this forest once I'm done with the Cheryl stuff. Donald and Philip. I feel like the daycare is probably soon after this, actually. I imagine. 500 IQ play. I mean, really, the smarter thing would just be to take the male Eevee, but I have a bit and I'm sticking to it. Cricketune. There it is. There's the Deli Whoops. Unfortunately, it doesn't make the same thing when it dies now. Also, I find it really weird that when the Pokemon franchise switched to 3D, and like it just keeps like the same 3D model of the same characters right next to each other. Like, it's just weird that they look exactly identical and they don't really have model tweaks that they do to these characters to like make them not be identical twins. Arguably, it could make sense more for, like, the Galactic Grunts and whatnot to look the same, because, like, it's a uniform thing. But for random bug catchers like this, it's like, why are they identical? It just looks awkward. I guess it's just the Nurse Joy, Officer Jenny thing, but now in the video games, and applied to literally everybody except people who are important. It's a cult. The bug catching cult. Oh my god, I just thought of something horrifying. Every trainer has like a trainer class and whatnot. So like, when you're growing up, you have your own identity, you have your own concept, you have your own thoughts, but the moment you start to you start to think that you might want to like catch bugs, suddenly your body morphs, your entire being becomes bug catcher, and you can never be anything else. Now I've turned it into body horror. If there's anything specific you want from the forest, and now is the time to get it. What do you mean by that? I'm very curious what you mean by that. Because 2 Pokemon show up at once. Yeah, but you can't catch them when Cheryl's around. Or at least you couldn't in the original games, so I'm assuming it's the same here. Oh, wait, no, the Pokeball icon does show up. Huh. Did they change that in this game? You definitely could not do it in Diamond and Pearl. Because I remember I wanted 2 Pokemon from this forest, and I got them, Misdreavus and a Baneri. I got both, but I had to wait until she was gone before I was able to get them. You know, I don't think there's anything in the forest that I want necessarily. Because again, I've used a Misdreavus and a Lopunny before. So I don't think there's anything else. Well, there's a Baneri, speaking of the devil. Oh geez, you just had to take one Pokemon out first. So, like, what? I can just use the Pokeball? I don't even need to kill the Chansey in this. Alright, I guess it works. Huh. Fascinating. Alright, well, give me a name for the Baneri I'm probably not going to use. Low pun. Crab, that's a low pun. That's very low. I'll go binary, sure. Thomas hasn't named anything yet. Did I fight these two? I did not. Alright. Also, just as an update, we've got about an hour left for the stream before I need to head out, because I have a thing going on, which is really I haven't really brought it up, but that's why I'm doing things so early. I started so early today, is because I have a thing at 4 that I want to be around for. It's not a hugely important thing, but it's a thing. And I just didn't want to cause a delay because, oh, I want to play fun video game that isn't really important. It's even less important. So. So, yeah. That's really all it is. Oh, fuck you. Mona might actually die here because of the Psyduck. That was a crit. Wow. Okay, Mona takes her first loss. Let's see how the rest of my team can do. Okay, this is an interesting scenario then. Squoo. You're electrical. Alright, I think the Psyduck's down at least. Yep. Everybody but Mona gets experience. I guess that's one way to prevent Mona from becoming over-leveled. Just kill her. Oh, hey, water-type move. Excellent. Spark, sure. Yeah, Squoo! The real MVP. And now it's okay because Mona will be fully healed. Thanks to Cheryl. Right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Everything's super effective on everything. Also, Ethan did say that apparently this was in Sword and Shield, and I don't know where it was. Either I'm completely blind or my TV covered it up. Probably the former. But I definitely complained about that in Pokemon Black. So, oops. I complained about it in regards to Sword and Shield while playing Pokemon Black. So, oops. Then again, it's hardly the first time I've been completely wrong about a Pokemon thing. I mean, I recorded all of my Pokemon Emerald Let's Play before my Fire Red stream, where everybody told me how I was completely wrong about Pokemon moves and, like, physical special stuff in that game, in that stream, and so I know watching back the Emerald stuff would be hilariously awful in that regard. So that's the thing. You know, I gotta say, I'm having fun so far. It may not be, like, the most impressive thing, but it's an enjoyable enough Pokemon game so far. So, all things considered, it's not bad. I guess because my expectations were just, like, expect the exact same thing. I don't know, I'm finding this perfectly acceptable and fine. Like, nothing's really outwardly terrible once you get used to how weird the art style looks in particular cutscenes like this, where it doesn't feel like it should still be chibi. And some of the weird camera oddities, otherwise it's honestly pretty fine. Oh? Now I have a Manaphy! The Pokédex spoiled me on what I was going to get. I'll name her Fee. Manaphy. Oh yeah, I need to catch things to trade with Little Kirby. Bidoof! You'll get a Bidoof, Little Kirby! Oh, Screw has another thing. Use your rollout. Hiya! Bidoof was caught. I don't know if there's a worth naming the Bidoof. Plump mouse. I'll name Plump. And I guess I'll grab the berries while I'm here. Also, maybe it's just possible that I never actually fought the same Pokemon twice in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So I never thought it was there. Because I know it doesn't appear the first time. That's how it always has worked, ever since Sun and Moon. But I don't know, maybe I just genuinely never fought the same thing twice. Alright, another Weasel. Is this gonna kill you? No, you live. Okay. There we go. Weasel was caught. The only boy okay. I'm ready to trade whenever you are, little Kirby. So just let me know when and how the hell this works, because I don't know how trading works in this game. Is it like in the days of old where I need to go to a Pokemon Center? It might be, for all I know. Wait, no, it can't be, because then you wouldn't be able to trade with me at all. So, yeah, it's not, you gotta be able to do it from a menu. Pokemon Center unlocks it. Okay, so I have to go to a Pokemon Center first, but then afterwards you can do it from anywhere. That makes sense. Alright, well, I will go to a Pokemon Center then, real quick. As soon as I punch this fish. Alright. Luckily for me, the town is right over here. Okay. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Union Room. Hold on. With a link code. Eight-digit link code. 6 1 5 2 4 0 0 0. It's the lower floor that is for online, so this is local only? Oh, okay. Let me leave, please. Okay. Oops. 1 second. Okay, now I'll do it. Alright. That seems a little arbitrary, but whatever. Alright. 6, 1, 5, 2, 4, 0, 0, 0. Wee. 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 I don't like the sound of that, Did it not work? Are you unable to access it where you are? The Switch is having trouble connecting. So it's your internet that's having a problem. That's weird. Well, I'm willing to wait a little bit. Or I guess I can just come back whenever I want to. So, you let me know when your Switch can connect. You can keep trying and figure that out. And then I will pop back in whenever, because I can just press the Y button to do that. That looks weird. Wait, hold on. Give me that repel. Hello, I'm gonna zap your fish. Yeah, nice thing is I also still don't know where the daycare is, so it can take as long as you'd need. I'm gonna kill fish. Fish will not exist. Fish are illegal now. They have too many drugs in their system. They had to be illegally removed. They had to be removed from competitive play. Fish don't exist anymore. The war on fish. Thanks, Reagan. There's something wrong with a server. Like a Nintendo server? Are they doing maintenance? Someone Google that. If there's any Nintendo server maintenance going on. That would be my potential guess. I'll say, hey look, it's me as a fisherman. Except I don't have a lantern here. So it's clearly not me. People getting levels. Beep up. Look at Pachyrisu's giant tail. It's bigger than its body. Crab, I just realized. This is a squirrel that we named Squoo. She's an S animal. She's an S animal with a tail. Time to rename her. I don't know where the name. What the hell's their name? Name Raider. I don't know where the Name Raider is in this game. Oh! Well, would you fancy that? Well, that works. Alright. Oh, underground. Yeah, I want to unlock the underground. It's the only time we've renamed one. Potentially, unless you count the one Venonat that I think we named Spicy and that later got killed. There's a global Oz server outage. I'm not sure what that means. What is Oz? Hi, Rourke. Amazon Web Services. So it's not Nintendo's end, it's Amazon. Oh, hey. Oh, Crab got it a second before I did. Cool beans. Ow. Damn it! Why'd you kill it? I didn't want that. I actually wanted to catch her. Okay. Because I think it would be cool to use a Rhyperior. I'm pretty certain I can. Rhyperior would be pretty neat to use. I've never used one before. Swablu is down here. Damn. I'm not finding any other Rhyhorns. I guess no Rhyperior for me. Oh, there's one. No, I just hope that it's a girl. Yeah, perfect. Alright, confusion. That's a good amount. Whee! That was a fancy animation. Damn it! Fuck you, Jirachi! We're gonna be here, folks, for a little bit. Who knows, maybe by the time I get one, we'll find the server outage will stop being down. Houndoom? Huh. Nice. And before the next Rhyhorn I find is a guy. And I can't catch it. Because I am committed. Found Houndoom twice now. Well, I got about a half hour to go. Magnemite! Hello. You know what? Just for the hell of it. Yeah, I was just curious if it was gonna wind up being shiny. You never know. Alright, I don't care, actually. Oh. Alright, fine. Confusion, I guess. Oh, I can't leave at all. Well. Well, we have a Magnemite now. Anyone got any names? Why is it tilted? Megami Magnesium 2. Sure, I guess. Tilt? Tilt. Why is it tilted? Because it's tilt. Oh, metal coat? Wow. That's really useful. Okay. Lickitung is down here. Damn. I really can't find Rhyhorn down here. I don't know. I don't want you. I already have you. The one thing I think that it sounds cool about the Grand Underground from what I've seen is that apparently, like, all the Pokemon constantly stay about the same level that you are. Which I think is a great idea, and I'm really surprised that more things in the Pokemon games don't do this. But hey, it's cool that it's here finally somewhere. Please give me a Rhyhorn again. Fuck that goddamn critical hit, Jirachi. Honestly, the annoying thing here is that it seems like there's a lot of Pokemon that can spawn in. So it means that what seems to be a rare opportunity is even harder to come across because as a result of that. Let me try a different map area. Maybe there's a more specifically rocky one. Well, there's another spacious cave. With nothing appealing in it. I don't remember how to do wall stuff. Riverbank Cave. Oh, hey, Krogunks! I walked into a Badoo I didn't even see. Man, look at all these Krogunks. They've all just stopped moving. Look at them. Look at them! They're all just walking in place now! Look at them hobble. Man, this would have been useful when I was trying to find Quoba. Just have a whole place of frogs to hang out. But now I don't really care, so... Goodbye. Exactly as I remember. Instant death. I can't actually leave this place. I have to go this way. I don't want orb. Absol is here? What the hell is Absol doing here? I've never used an Absol before. Huh. Well, I still will not be using an Absol. Sticking to my guns on this one. I have a bit, and I'm playing to it. You are delaying things! Go away. Let's check the Combi. Why not? Okay. You are dead. Alright. There's something behind the tree. I can't tell what. A Roselia, I don't care. I don't need a Martha. Yada yada yada. I should probably get out of here and actually just fight the gym. Server is working fine now. Alright, good to hear. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll check this thing on the left just for the heck of it real quick. Won't take long. Just to see what's there. Another spacious cave. Fuck you, Baneri. I don't care. I'm gonna run away. The last chance for Rhyhorn. Well, I found a rare candy. No Rhyhorn for me. And this thing on the left is Still Water Cavern. The Lickitung. Again. Big Mushroom. Bullet Seed. Neat. Alright. Returning to the surface. Let's get to Little Kirby server now. I don't care. Go away. Alright. Once again, 6152000. Do 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 do. How do I talk to you? There we go. This is Little Kirby. What if I just said, no, I don't want to trade? Alright. Okay. Goodbye. Wow, you sound like an Eevee. That's weird. Level 39. And plump. Alright. While this is going on, Pokemon Diamond Daycare. Locations. Solaceon Town. Where the hell is Solaceon Town? Okay, well, thank you for the things. I will give them back to you when I have the Eevee egg. Which will happen on stream, so you'll see it. Town map. Okay, Solaceon Town is over here. Okay. So, I think that's... what, Gym 3? Because Heart Home you skip through in this version. So I think I'll be able to start breeding later. Because after this, I go back down to the right, I'm pretty certain. And then Heart Home, and then up here. And over this way. Yeah, Veilstone, I think, is the third, is next. So, I'll have it pretty soon, basically. But not this stream, probably. Alright, where is the gym? I need to be able to cut. Oh, hi, Cynthia. Were you just sitting here waiting for me this whole time? We're gonna encounter a thing. TM93s. Oh, there's Cut. Okay. Alright, so we can't go that way yet, because we don't have the thing. So what I need to find is the gym. Also, good luck on your shiny hunting shaman. I didn't actually mention that. I don't. If you've been doing that this whole time, very much good luck to you. Here's the gym. I should be able to do this in 15 minutes. It's fire. It's grass type. I've got a Mona with a cross through the O. S animal keeps getting items. Keeps getting repels. S animal's like, we don't need any other Pokemon. I'm good enough. Here we go. Fighting against full odds. I don't really know what that means. I guess that means you can't, like, do any of the things that, like, makes it more likely to get shinies, so you just have to kind of deal with it as is. That'd be my guess. So this means that This means that Shaman does exist in the game, which I think is interesting. That does probably mean that they're going to do actual events, I'd imagine. They're probably going to do the Shaman and Darkrai events. Who knows about the Arceus event, though? But if you can, like, experience them, then it makes sense that they would probably do it eventually. For realsies. That'd be cool, because I've never gotten a legit Shaman before. And I wouldn't really consider glitching my way to one to be legit. As useful as it would be. Okay. Shiny Charm broke in this game. I assume by that you mean it got nerfed? Just obtain 4 Bidoofs. I can do that. I like the skylights kind of reminding you that you are inside a place right now. It only works on hatched eggs, nothing else. I see, that seems very weird. Shaman's your favorite of the 3? Mine is Darkrai. I think Darkrai is awesome. Shiny Charm only working on eggs seems extra annoying, considering that, like... hatching shinies from eggs feels like it would probably be more tedious than hatching that than just finding them in the wild, because in the wild at least they're like the little patches of shiny things and the shiny charms. Okay, so there were the 3 trees I found earlier, so I'm guessing that that means... Here. You were not here before, actually. I walked past these things. I guess they only appear in particular orders. Aroma Lady Angela has a Turtwig. Mona grew to level 24. Yay. Oh, I see where she appeared. It's very weird that you have to fight these trainers in a particular order, and it's like you can't just, you know, fight them when you find them. But oh well. Burning down the forest! Rawr. You used Leech Seed, oh no. Whatever will I do? Damn, you got healed a lot from that, actually. Kind of surprising. Alright. And that should be it till Gardenia. Don't be afraid, I'm not. Save. Save your progress. Save your progress. I like how fast it is. Hi! You kept me waiting. Hunter's on the money. Let's have our battle. Alright, Gardenia. Gardenia is cool. I like her outfit. It's like a poncho thingy. I don't know what you would call that. It's probably not what you would call it. But I like it. Alright, Mona. You can do it. I believe in you. Burn the cherries. Roast them. Turtwig. Turtwig lives. Use Razor Leaf. You use the Super Potion. Is that gonna fully heal? Yes, it is. Congrats, you wasted my time. You're continuing to waste my time. Congrats. Thank you. Moving on. Roserade. It's not the end yet. Blah, 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 blah. Mouth movements. Alright, Ember. You used Grass Knot. Ouch. It's not very effective. Do more than half damage and we're good. Wow. Okay, well. Use Grass Knot. Ouch. Oh, I got a crit. Awesome. We're all good. Right on time. I'm not worried. The mostly monkey-only run continues. It will probably not remain monkey-only for long. It's just the beginning of a game, after all. So guaranteed paralysis. Plus a little bit of extra damage. Not bad, not bad. Lowers attack stat. Harshly lowers attack stat. I'll replace Baby Doll Eyes with Charm, I think. Guaranteed paralysis is useful. Amazing! You're very good, aren't you? This does not look like a good animation. This just looks weird. I'm really tough. I love my monkey. She's very nice. That's why I crossed out one of the letters in her name. I don't have enough things to make the Eevee that got traded to me like me yet. Which is a shame. But I don't need it to like me or listen to me. I just need it for sex. I need it to have sex with a slime so it gives me eggs. And then I'll take its daughter. And I'll take its firstborn. I'm taking its firstborn daughter. And then I'm getting rid of it forever. I mean, Crab, how else do eggs get made? Alright, anyways. Nothing actually happens in there yet. I'm gonna give myself one more chance. For a Rhyhorn. Found a Houndoom again. Not what I'm looking for. I have 3 minutes. This is a Kricketot. Not what I want. I accidentally walked into it. Oh, everything's stronger now because I probably because I beat Gardenia. That's useful. Lickitung. Chop walking in place. Another Absol. Yeah, you know what? Fine. You are allowed! I'm allowed to have you! Ember shouldn't kill, right? Because my special attack is... No, my special attack is stronger anyway. Whatever. It didn't kill anyway. Point is... Alright. Show you the Great Ball. Damn. No Great Ball for me. Alright. Gonna keep taunting. Sure. Fine. It does not want to be caught. Wow. Well, Mona died. Use the next Pokemon. Sure. One second. Okay. It's not even shaking. Damn. It's very rude. Use the next Pokemon. Come on! S-Animal, nuzzle it for me, please. Okay. That might help. S-Animal to the rescue! Alright. The final thing for this stream, what are we naming the Absol? Crescent, sure. Thomas, no. Yeah, they're still in the chat. You know what? Fuck you, Sonia. You killed the Rhyhorn. Alright, well. Yeah. Next time I do the stream, we will go north, do the things, and I'll probably start breeding for Eevee eggs at some point. And it probably won't be under any sort of like relative time limit or anything like this one. I'll just be able to play for however long I want to. But yeah. This was a fun stream to get started. I am very glad that I finally got to get started. And I'm glad that Elgato did not explode on me at any point. So, yay. With that, I've been OT Zeta, and I'll see you guys next stream for more Brilliant Diamond.